And is recording now. All right, so like you guys remembered last week, and for those of you who are new, first thing is no interrupting. So when I open it up for questions, make sure you don't interrupt. We're going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of having you ask me the question through the phone, I'm going to have you email or chat me for the question, and then I'll repeat the question on the phone and then answer the question. Last week we had a lot of static on a couple of phones last week. We had somebody in the background that was doing something. I don't exactly know what it was. When I listened to the video, I thought, oh my God, I could hear that in the background. On my phone, I couldn't hear it. So some of you might have been able to hear it. I couldn't hear it. But anyhow, welcome all the attendees. I've got Alice on the phone call. Welcome, Alice. I got Arnett. I got Frank. Joanna is on. Julie is on. Kim is on. Mary. And then Tim and Bonnie, I believe. And then Val is on the phone as well. So welcome all of you. All of you who responded to the feedback from last week's sessions, I thank you. We had 14 participants. We had 11 feedback responses, which was excellent. So make sure your questions are relevant to what we're covering today. Again, keep an open mind. There's over 100 ways to skin a cat. We'll go over that later on. The last one, I don't have all the answers, so do what I do. Google it. And we're going to give you an example today, similar to what we did last week. Excuse me. Okay, again, I'm going to repeat again how you access the recorded sessions. All sessions, obviously, are going to be recorded. The recorded session will be reviewed to you within 72 hours of the recording, or you can visit my site at oneonOneCoach.com, and it will be labeled training videos under the one-on-one coaching page. So you can access it both ways. When I email you the recorded session, the link that's in that email is the same link that's in the oneonOneCoach.com website. So good to go. All right. I've got, Arnett says, sorry, Richard, there's no sound coming through on this end. What you could do, Arnett, is you may want to click pound and then 4-2 and then pound again. What might have happened is you might have muted your phone on accidentally. So you might want to unmute it yourself. All you got to do is click pound, 4-2, pound. All right, good deal. All right, Arnett can hear us now. All right, so we're going to go on to the next screen. And one of the biggest questions I get people ask me all the time is, I don't know how to write content, or I don't know how to write articles. Well, you really don't need to know how to write or create content. It's more important that you understand how to find it. And there's 5 basic ways that I show people on how to find it. Some of you noticed in our one-on-one sessions that we probably went over this. For others of you, we probably didn't have enough time to go through it. But we're going to show you 5 basic ways of going through and finding articles. We're also going to show you what a text broker is. We may have time to show you what an affiliate resource center looks like. We might not have a chance to get to that, but it's very easy to find. We're going to show you how to find forums. Okay, and then we're going to show you how to use some of the other 2 or 3 on how to write your own articles. You don't have to be a big writer to understand how to do it. We're going to show you how to do that today. So for those of you who are having a tough time with content creation, we're going to show you some ways of doing that today. The other thing we're going to go through is we're going to show you a couple of tips on building your website. One of the first places I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you that there is, in fact, a manual to your WordPress website. I'm going to show you how to use the support form within that manual to find answers to some of your questions. The next item is building an HTML coded link from an affiliate that only provides a text link. Some of you were on the call last week. We did that. I'm going to go through that again, just so that, and I'm going to go through it a little bit